It's bright in the morning. Loving that. Absolutely loving that. Hopefully you're ready to stretch, ready to get the day going. My name is Stephen Tocher, or Tosher, is a little easier on the throat. Don't want to spit on yourself. And so, I mean, let me turn this audio off. Just want to always make sure that the audio is good and well. I had one of those that one time, it's amazing that one time fear that causes you to feel awful about yourself in the long term. I was this one time I screwed up the audio completely, and ever since then I've been super cautious. So thanks for bearing up with me. All right, so today, as always, we're just getting warmed up for the day, stretching and talking. If anyone has any comments or questions, or they'd like me to help them stretch something out, you let me know in the comments section. More than happy to help stretch. I was over 300 pounds, lost about 120 pounds, kept it off for over 10 years now. And I've been doing these types of stretches for about 25 years, 10 in the corporate, 10 in the community center world, and 5 in the sports realm when I was in high school and early college times. So yeah, it's just been something that I've been doing for a long time. My body finally and my nutrition has finally caught up to the exercise and the stuff that I've always wanted to hold near and dear to myself. And so now I'm just trying to do that with y'all, and hopefully y'all are healthier for it, and it just gives you a better day just by starting off the day correctly. Whether you're in a situation where you're looking for work, or you're taking a break, you need to get up from sitting down from maybe some office work already. You started earlier today. These are dynamic movements to get your body warmed up and ready for maybe even a big workout for later on. These are the same types of workouts when I used to do the big three and a lot more powerlifting and heavy lifting. And they've really helped to loosen my body and keep me away from injury. The only injuries I've ever really had were always external, where I was hit by a car when I was in grade 3, broke my arm, fell through a roof when I was roofing 20 years ago now, multiple car accidents, or even with the sciatic nerve pain and damage that I have, that was through repetitive work motions. So since I've been in a more of an office slash working from home on my own type scenario, especially when I do these stretches every day, get the workouts in, my body is just feeling fantastic, and I haven't had really any issues. And I'd say I attribute it to consistency over intensity. And now that I'm in my 40s, I want to try to keep up my flexibility over my strength. Not to say that I'm not going to work on my strength. I try to every day, but I'm more concerned about my flexibility and my ability to run or go, especially now with 3 kids. It's just one of those things that I think if you're able to, you want to keep that going. Hey, how are you, Gunhan? Good to see you today. So we're just doing some dynamic stretching. I want to just open up the body, get everything moving, get the blood flowing, wake up the nervous system, and just talking about life. If anyone has any questions or comments or thoughts. I also do live streaming, more so about faith and fatherhood in the evening. I do more of the fitness and kind of a mishmash here in the morning. Just loved, just doing life with people online. It's cool to connect with people, meet with people, talk about life. And I've been helped by so many mentors and people to have lost all the weight and to have kept it off for the past 10 years. You have to have those people around you who are consistently motivating you, talking to you, caring for you, and just being there for you. It means a lot. All right, so now we're just gonna gently move our hips here. Just want to warm up the lower half of their body. This is my favorite routine. I do this actually twice, and I do these stretches pretty much every single day. I've been doing them for the past 25 years, only streaming for the past 2 months or so, and I hope to be doing this for the next, 40, 50 years or so, whatever I'm allotted to and allowed to, and it keeps me accountable to do it every day. It's something that I know I need to do, and I need to get it done, and gives me that opportunity to, how do I say it? Gives me that lovely opportunity to just relax, process, think about the day, so on and so forth. Hey, Peach, nice to see you. So we just, take it one day at a time. And, like I said, I've known what it's like to be extremely overweight. I know what it's like to feel tired. I know what it's like to have all those knots and stretches in your stresses in your back. And being I'm 6'3", about 200 pounds now. I was over 300 pounds. Went down to about $185. Gained some muscle since then. And one of the things that I can say that has really helped me as we do now mental resistance, we're just pulling back and squeezing our scapulas together. We're doing face pulls to start. Want to reverse all of that sitting, driving, phone activity, TV, and just get that nice mental resistance in. Just squeezing the mid back, the upper back here. Want to try to reverse some of that damage, really squeeze at the back, and the mental resistance has been proven to give 50, 60, up to even 70% of a good workout by just telling the muscles, hey, there's tension. You're putting tension on the muscles. I'm not saying this is a workout, but it is a great way to get yourself going. And there are people, monks and people who do this as a form of exercise, never hit the gyms, and they have some fantastic physiques, definitely better than mine. Right, so we're just doing what would be like a full arm press, doing the bicep curl, just squeeze it up and through, and you want to basically get your shoulders aligned and then come all the way back down. And this is also a great way to work on your form when there's no weights. It's all about repetition and about how many times you properly do a specific type of motion, because when you do that type of repetition, you're building that muscle memory and you're giving your body a very good chance to do the exercise with excellence and allow for the muscles to be trained so that hopefully you have less potential hurt for the tendons, the joints, as well as, of course, the muscles, your skin, all kinds of different ways that you can hurt yourself. And again, that's why I've kind of shifted towards going more flexible over being stronger, because I found that with the intensity approach, I would get strong and then I'd fall off the hey, how are you, Suko. I would fall off the bandwagon with the intensity. And I found that consistency and flexibility, being able to run after my kids, being able to just go for a run, play sports, play basketball, American football, some soccer, whenever I want to, that is where I feel most comfortable. Chasing strength was amazing in my teens, my 20s, and my 30s. But now it's more about how do I get the most out of my joints? How do I get the most out of life? And again, I'm not saying I'm not going to strength train, and if that's for you, that's fantastic. But it's more of a focus on how do I become more fluid and flexible in my own life. Okay, so we're going to get to the a wall if you have one, and we're just going to rotate back and forth to start. And we're doing this with the inside leg against the wall because we want to get our glutes and our hamstrings freed up, and we want to do it in the safest way possible. Doing this outside leg can be effective. However, I find that I have way less stability when I'm doing the outside leg. And so I can get the arm action going, and I love 2-for-1s because, it just makes the day go that much faster and makes you feel more warmed up, and just like to get those nice little cracks here and there. Again, if you're against the wall and it's possible, you're gonna do cross body now. Try to open up those hip flexors. Nice and smooth. Always keep breathing. Keep your tummy tucked. Get some air, like a lot of air into your stomach. Breathe in, and then keep that tummy tucked and keep those abs tight, and then breathe with the 70 or 80% capacity. Get yourself to about 90% capacity on a take in on your breath. And then once you have it there, flex your abdominals and then hold it there and keep it there as long as you can with about a 70% oxygen flux. All right, so we're gonna get our back in against the wall here, get our neck against the wall, and we're just gonna press in through, and just gonna have our wrists and our elbows trying to touch the wall as much as possible. Try to drive our elbows into our obliques, get our lats engaged, and just really help work on that posture and allow for, again, the blockchain in your system to be fully engaged. All right, so now we're gonna do some body weight squats. Oh, sorry, not I lied. We're gonna do some body weight lunges. We're going down, a bit to the outside, touching and tapping the floor if you can, very gently, and then popping back up very gently. Just nice and smooth. I actually find I do this better with weights. There's like a stability that holds me. It's like it keeps me grounded. And when I'm free weighting, I fall all over the place. But good to work on the form, doing it nice and slowly. And I want to extend my knee. Knees over toes, guys. Shout out again for the day. Everyone can take a drink if they're drinking at home. Hopefully some water. And trying to, again, really work on building the joints, because that's something that has been a lost and forgotten art, is building up those joints. I'm going to continue on that pattern by doing some tibulus raises here. So we're on a bit of an angle, and we're raising our toes to the ceiling, which allows us to have that nice tibulus strength building, and that helps with the overall knee cage as well. If anyone also has any questions or comments, or they'd like me to do any exercises, please let me know. I would be happy to help if you have any like tight areas in the body and you'd like me to do some dynamic movements to help loosen that up. I'd be more than happy to help out. Okay, we're taking this big old ball, rotating it all the way around as best we can. Here we go, nice and smooth. Excellent, excellent. And now we're just gonna rotate side to side, slowly working our way down. I wanna open up those shoulder blades. And for all of you who are with me today, thank you for joining. I hope you have a splendid, wonderful day ahead of you. Such a gorgeous day outside today, finally getting some sun. It's been cold. It's been very dreary winter. A lot of hardships and problems people are going through. So it's nice to at least get that vitamin D, brighten everybody up before the intense heat comes and everyone gets all agitated and wants to kill each other, especially as you can see the highway in the background. Man, driving the highway for 20 years really crushed me. As I did the first 20 of my 25, the first 5 years of my working career was in my area, and then the next 20 years of my working career has been driving about an hour and a half to 2 hours a day commuting to work. So I'm very happy to be rid of that. Doing some full body squats. Going through the heels if possible for strength. Nice and deep. Pop up into your calves. Warm the body up. Getting to the point where we're almost fully warmed, and then you can get on with your day, whatever that looks like. Right, so again, keeping some air all the way. You're gonna get like 90% in. Tuck your tummy in. Make sure your abdominals are nice and tight. And then you're breathing at around a 70%, keeping everything nice and tight, but keeping still that little bit of air pocket in there. So like it's a balloon, it's a safety balloon to help you to prevent injury. Keeping our hamstrings nice and straight. This allows for our bodies to get the full extent of the stretch. And this is one of those almost full bodies. You feel it in your calves, feel it in your hamstrings. I don't know if you can hear my little ones. There might be a little war brewing. Might have to jump out in a second. That's the beauty of life. You never know. The kiddos are always doing something, getting into something at some point. All right, so towards the end here, I just will finish off with walking on the outsides of my ankles here. Hopefully I don't have any holes in my socks. And what this does, I usually do this when I'm brushing my teeth at night or in the morning. And what it does is it helps to build up the tendons in your foot. So I walk on the outside, I walk on the inside, might do some duck walking. And what this does is this helps that to prevent falling, better balance. Because if your foot is contorted in a certain way as you're about to fall, you know, your muscles, your tendons, your joints are set up for those positions. I used to have extremely bad ankles growing up, and I was watching this baseball his baseball star. He's a shortstop. His name was Yunel Escobar. I think it was a shortstop. Yeah, shortstop or a second baseman. And he had horrible ankles, and so I had seen him just doing this in the field, and he talked about how it really helped his ankles out. And I thought to myself, wow, that looks fantastic. I think that's a good thing for me to practice, and doing it for like, I'd say 15, 20 years. I've had some wicked rolls, and nothing has come up of them. So very, very thankful. Watch me strip over my shoes, fall down, roll my ankle on camera. Never live that down. But yeah, it has really helped out, especially again with those little kiddos and they're running all over the place and you get onto uneven ground. It's just nice to have that stability in the different areas of your body and the joints and stuff like that. So yeah, as we come to a close here today, if there's any other stretches that y'all would like me to do, or any issues with your lower back, mid back, your hips, your knees, I've hurt pretty much every area of my body. I've gone to rehab and physio for over 20 years. So I've experienced probably about 400 different exercises. Small, great, large, small, weights, non-weighted, bands, no bands, kettlebell, the different machines, pulley systems, body weight, different movements, sandbags, rucking. You think of it, I've probably done it at some point outside of like full on like CrossFit or a martial art technique. I've been blessed to have done a lot of different fitness stuff over the years, and very, very thankful to share with whomever, wherever I can to help out. All right, so we're gonna finish up here. We're gonna have our thumbs nice and out. Again, we're trying to defeat bad posture here. And we're just rotating our arms all the way out. Just trying to help with our shoulders that are slumped, our scapulas that are screaming, opening up that chest cavity. Most of the time, people who work with their, always on their phones, whatever, will have a really tight chest, especially in here because of all that curvature all the time and really weak scaps. You want to strengthen those scaps and get those outer rotation for the arms here. All right, for those of you who've been with me today, I really want to say thank you so much. And again, if you have any like or question or comment, if you're watching the replay, please do that. I'll just go into my little shtick now. If you'd like to watch any of the other at-home workout videos, you can do that right here. Again, please like and comment if you don't mind. Please subscribe here if you think the content has been helping you. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day, evening, morning, or night. God bless.